Hi everyone, welcome to the next episode of the Autumn Journal. In the last one we made two journal cards, but also the first kind of extended page. This is what it looks like. If you want, I will link part 1 down below. You can part 2, you can check it out. So you have a tuck spot here. The page flips. This will be a center page. Then a cute image, and I'm going to decorate here a bit, and then journaling space. I still have to cut that. Maybe do I want a fancy border just like this? No, I don't think so. I'm just going to cut it with the decal edge, which you know he doesn't like because it's just one page, but I'm going to do it anyway. And then I'm going to continue with extending some pages, folding pages, and in the meantime I'm going to explain why I choose certain pages, or now it's all over the place. Put that away first. It's a mess. I should have done that before I started the video. But then you have a nicer border, and I did want to ink around it. But yeah, that's a cute way to have multiple, and here you see the layers that I always like. This is from this stack, and I think this one too, and this one we made also with the tuck spot. But I want to continue with the other two. In every signature there is a book page from the book I showed last week. I'm going to use this stack first. It has a cute image here, adorable. I love these mushrooms, and on the back two beautiful birds. So I have to sacrifice. I decided to make these pages a bit larger than the digitals. I have to put those to the side. This is just for the height, but I decided the ledger and this book page, and what else did I have? Or maybe the book page. I'm making them a bit larger than this, so I don't have to lose as much from the book pages. I already cut with the decal edge on the bottom because I didn't want to lose more of the mushrooms. And yeah, sorry for the grouse. I don't know what that is in Dutch, but I think it's a wild bird, but a bit larger. I'm going to make a little mark. Yeah, I'm just going to lose October, I think. Yeah. How much is that in inches? How large will the journal be? Yeah, that's much. 8 1/4. I don't. Yeah, I think I'm going to lose that. Yeah, that's strange if I lose that sentence also. Let's see. If I just. So you can just read that first sentence. Maybe I can use the bird. Yeah, but here it's in the middle. Yeah, you can never avoid those things. I can cut this. just a bit. Yeah, and this one also a bit, because I want to use this completely. This I used in the middle because the image is like that. But this one I'm going to extend the page, so it's a bit larger than this one. I didn't took in account that I want this here, but it doesn't really matter. Let's see how I want to fold this. Again, I want to stay in, a bit in. Let's see if I can fold it like that. Okay, maybe with the bone folder a bit tighter. So if you put this in here, this is shorter, so we already have the layer. And this will be in between. So this is a different page with this extension. And on this side is this what you see, not next to this one, but that is what you see. And now, yeah, I can decide I can have it that way or that way. I think I'm going to leave it like this. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. You can also do this, then you have an empty space next to an image, and on this side you will have a tuck spot, and I want to fold this up. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And because I want to cut that with a decal edge also, I first have to think this will be glued on here, like this one, to make it a tuck spot. But this will be shorter because I want to cut it. I don't want that straight edge. And then I can decide if I want to shorten the page even more. But then it's not going to be bigger. Do I want it like this? Then I can have the complete page. And I just have to fold it like this. And then you open this, and then there's a surprise of, yeah, I'm going to do that. There's text on here. But it's on this side, it's like this. And if I flip it, then that is upside down. So one way or another, I'm going to get it somewhere. I'm going to get it upside down. So first I'm going to cut this. And these papers are like this. I bought them like this. That's what makes it a bit more wrinkly. I put them in water for quite some time to make them crinkly like this. Because otherwise they are very pristine papers that I didn't really like. Now I tore a bit out, but I'm going to leave that, I don't mind. If you have a decal edge, let me know. Do you have the same problem, or is it just my cutter? You won't even see it because, on this side you will. because I'm going to glue it. I can, because in the last signature, this is not the last, oh, this one, I have this color, so I think I'm going to do it again. And then I have 2 pages, because the green has to be cut also. Now again, I'm struggling and not as efficient as I would like to be. I don't want to butt it up against here, because down here it cuts even more terrible. So why isn't it the same? Okay, yeah, I'm just going to cut it. Yeah, not even 2 layers. Okay, well, no. Sorry for all the noise and debating. So that will be on there. And I have to, oops, mark it and cut it here already. And Donna gave me a beautiful pencil in the and I managed to tuck it away so I can't find it anyway. But I'm very happy with the pencils, Donna, because most of the time I don't have to search for them. But if you have a lot of stuff on your desk, it does get buried. There is my mark there. I can't see it anymore. I did make a pencil mark. Ah, I did it on this side. I flipped the paper. I think that will be okay. Oh, I really have to see. Look closely. Okay. And in a way, you could have made a pocket here, but yeah, it's a bit nonsense because we already have this. I am going to ink this, because when it's stuck down I can't, and I am thinking if I want a thumb notch. Yeah, this is enough, because I can later ink the entire page. I can still reach it. A thumb notch. I think I will. Wrong. Oh, no. I put it here in my Lazy Susie, or how they call those things. Yeah, you know me, I want it in the middle. I can't help it. I want it in the middle. It's a bit more than 8 1/4. 8 is 4 1/2, and then 1 1/2. No, yeah, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 and. Let's see if that's correct. No, I thought so. Why can't I do math anymore? 8, and then I have almost 3 bars, so that's 4 and 1.5, of course. Now the sun is gone again, but they said August would be a nice month, so hopefully the grandchildren still have 2 weeks holiday. Yeah, not when you see this, because when this will be airing, they still will have half a week, I think. So they start school again. It flies by, gosh, so quickly. What did I want? Yeah. I'm going to put glue here, here, and there. Again, I'm going to use this glue, this underneath. And then we have a tuck spot, and it can always be decorated. And tuck spots are always nice. Now I'm going to line this up as best as I can. Why is that? Come on. Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit, looks a bit crooked somewhere. Okay. Beautiful, the handwriting. Such a cute idea. Let's really place that. And I can still decide which way. I have to cut this because it's top, and I see my pencil mark. Now I lost my eraser. Here it is. I don't want to see that. Do I want a nice edge there? I'm not going to do anything to it. Maybe I'm going to make it look like an envelope flap. I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to leave it. It's quite a large flap. So this is the page. On one side, this is what you see. I'm going to put this, I can put it like that, then it doesn't really look super strange. So you see this beautiful, cute image. I can always put something here or leave it up to the recipient, and then you could put writing or empty paper for writing on here, for journaling. Beautiful birds, and you can still see October, the writing. This is the next page, for instance, because I would never do these next to each other, but I have to see how it works out. And then you flip this and you open the flap, and then you have a tuck spot. Really like it. Yeah, love it. Let's see, this was from this stack. Okay, then here I am going to use the green. I already cut this side. Did I cut all those other sides? Yeah, I did. Okay. Why does it still look a bit crooked? It's fine. I'm way too precise, but I can always flip it like this, and then there will be the page will be here. So that's a way you can always adjust pages. Here again, this is what I really want. Here I didn't do anything with this page. What I watch is, what do I want to lose from this image? And I like that the text is there. On this side it doesn't really matter, it's not that interesting, although here is a Celtic legend, so that's a cute story. So I am going to cut just underneath that because I rather lose the birds. So those are things, yeah, you have to think of what you want. And again, I want it a bit larger. I didn't. Yeah, how much is this? It was just a bit more than, no, 8 1/4. I think I'm going to leave it. I don't mind that it's a bit, and then I'm going to make this 8 1/4 too. So they're the same, because you always have to have a couple. Yeah, I think you don't have to do anything, but a couple of the same. If you in a journal, if there's just one side as larger than the rest, it will crinkle or it will damage easily. It doesn't look that nice. If you have a variety, because this is in a different signature, a variety is more nice. Let's see, like that. Okay. Erase that a bit. There's nothing interesting on there. It's just, yeah, or I have to see a word. No, there's nothing on there. Yeah, here I want to, because here I have more border, but not here if I want to preserve that Celtic, and I do. Okay, so here it's, oh no, I have just a bit here, so I'm just going to make the edge. Yeah, and again, this is that, then this will be shorter, but do I really mind? Again, I'm not sure where this will end up, but I can't cut it later. So sometimes when I'm like this, I can't cut off more because I can't cut off. I don't want to. That's something else. I don't want to. I don't want to cut into the words. And here also, I could lose just a bit, but not more. So to be on the safe side, I will stay smaller than my digital, because when this will be in the middle, let's stack some papers, then yeah, people who have made a lot of journals know this already. Yeah, then I have to I have to show it with all the same. Yeah, then I think I will lose where I got the papers from. Yeah, these are even very, no, they're very thin. It's just copy paper, but you can see they are sticking out. This middle one is sticking out more. So if you keep stacking, you can see it a bit already that the middle one always sticks out. And these are very thick pages. So if I do that and don't stay within these, then they will be sticking out. And that even doesn't matter if you don't mind that. But yeah, I like the waterfall effect, that they have different, and there will always be one larger than the other one. but it doesn't have to necessarily have to be the middle one. So I think again I'm going to stay a bit. This one is from this stack, and this one also. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it doesn't really matter, but I thought about how which digitals I want to gather, and again and again, this can flip this way or this way. So this is what you see on one side, this is what you see on the other. Yeah, I cut off the complete bird, so I will be decorating this a bit, because this will look cute. Ah, you can't see the Celtic. I have to figure something out, because when this page is in here, you still can't read it. Yeah, I think I'm going to photocopy this, and then yeah, I'm going to figure something out, because I would want to read it completely. This is already cut off, so it doesn't matter. I like the flowers, so and I don't want this in the middle. This is beautiful, and you can still write here if you want it. Yeah, it doesn't really matter how I do it. I think I want to start here. So, oh, then that completely, oh, that's what I didn't want. I want to extend it here. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do, because I don't want to cover up. Yeah, this isn't really beautiful. I could cover it up. Just, but I could do it here, and then I can still use the text because it's cute, and then make a pocket here with a large tag. I think I will do that. Just glue it here. Otherwise, then I don't want another tuck spot. It doesn't have to be just all tuck spots. But now I have to figure out how much I am going to fold it. I'm going to glue it here. And now I have to fold it because I want to cut those edges. I think I'm going to, yeah, I'm going to make it the same as there. Still can't glue it yet. Does this fit the cutter? Because, no, not really. I am going to cut this. And then maybe it's tearing it wrongly again. There's a lot of wind, so the sun is shining nicely, but it's cooler because of the wind. Okay. Now it will still doesn't fit. Let's see if it wants to do that. Okay. Lately we have been visiting a lot of museums, and yeah, when we have time in the weekend, because yeah, my husband still is in the voluntary military, and his pension there starts in 2 years. So yeah, mostly on Saturday he will be working. But if we have free time, we want to do that more often, because we keep discovering. Yeah, I'm going to just put glue here, because this is a bit smaller than that, but I don't mind. Yeah, but we keep finding interesting and museums, and also quite a few nearby, or yeah, an hour drive or something, so that's doable. Oh, that's not clever. Oh. I need to put something in between, and I forgot. Also, a beautiful open air museum, like they rebuilded farms, and you could see how the bread was made in the early days, and yeah, all those kinds of things. And they had an exposition about the 70s, and we were so that was also recognizable. Oh, we had to laugh, all the things we had then, and yeah, because we're both from in the 60s we were born, and we could relate to everything we saw there, even the bed spray and the curtains and that orange and green, apple green. And I had my room exactly that way. Oh, so beautiful. What do I want to do next? I'm going to leave this. That's what I wanted. That's why I hoped I could cut this, because now I can decide what I want to do. Do I completely want to leave it, or do I cut it? I can always decide when it's in the journal, and I can still do it like that, because my feeling says that I like that better. But I can do it like this, or I can move it to the back. I can still do that and do something with it here. So I'm going to leave that for now. Then, yeah, let's continue with this stack. This is what I already made. I think this can stay. It's pretty sturdy, but I want to reinforce that. And I think I'm just going to do that with my masking tape. I also like that, and you know, if you follow me, I love tea bags to reinforce, because they give a bit of texture. Let's see if I can tear it like this. And mostly you can see that it's torn, and that's something I like. This is a bit small, but maybe it will work or not. Yes. So this is an easy page. Still that, I want to lose that. It doesn't always have to be straight, but yeah, sometimes it's just the feeling I have, because I do like, but then I have to tear it. Okay, get rid of this of my fingers, and then I'm going to apply it so you can see that it's torn, and then I have to see, I have to tear it here, and that will never be straight, but that doesn't matter, that you can see that it's torn. And you can always bunch this up while you're gluing, or sticking it down more. It's not really gluing. Then you can bunch it up if you want a more grungy style. But that does look nice. Okay, so that's a page that's not going in there, and it's also smaller. So, but it will. And this we had. Okay, that. This also. I don't know. Oh yeah, no, because I have the other one in the middle, or I want it like this. I don't know yet. This one, I think I want it. Oh, this one is the way it is also. I had, in one I had 3 digitals, and then that's this one. I didn't think it was this one, but it doesn't matter. Where is my, this one I need. Ah, no, this one isn't sticking out. Okay. Why does it look like there are too many? I think maybe too many digitals. I didn't want to lose anything of this, but then my journal will be even larger. And I don't want that. I want it, because this is already larger than my digitals. I think I want it like this, so I am going to tear that off. And folding the holes to the middle about. Okay. I found this in Canada. I saw people use this kind of green, yeah, this, it's accounting paper, and I loved it. And then by accident, yeah, my sister found it. I was looking in bins, and she in another, and we were on a time limit because the store was going to close. So we were frantically looking for good crafting materials, and then she found a complete paper bag of this. Yeah, I like that. So it's preserved there. And then yeah, I am going to leave it like it is, because maybe I can, it's going like that, and then, yeah, I'm going to leave that, and then I always like that tear line, so I think I'm going to make this just as large, and then other way around. Let's see if it's a bit straight. Don't want to be with my head in the way. Yeah, I already saw that it wasn't, but it doesn't matter. This is just my thing, and you don't have to care at all what you, if you don't mind that it's not straight, just go for it, because the hobby is like that. I really love this, so I am thinking if I want it folded so you can yeah, I have to fold it like this because otherwise you won't really see it. Now it's almost the same, but I can always cut off a bit there, because I think I want it like this. And it's always a bit tricky what I'm doing now, because I'm not quite sure how the order will be. Do I want this? I can always hand tear it, because I like that with book pages, and then it will be a bit, because now they're almost the same and I never want them next to each other. They go next to each other, but not if they have the same, so you can always cut that off. And here I have to see if I want to make a flap, because I don't want everything with flaps. No, that's the book page, and here, yeah, you have to see it like that. This is what you will be seeing, and then you have a lot of writing space, but I think it's cute there. So these are in a way done. Let's see if I can put something together. He is cute to be seen, but it looks like a lot of digitals. That's not correct. I have the feeling that I have some digitals that aren't supposed to be in here. Let's see, here is one digital, two, they have to, oh yeah. And there has to be one more here. And now I don't know which one it is. I'm going to leave this for a minute. Let's see what I can make here. This one, the music is sideways, so that's easy, because that's what I'm going to do, and it will stay completely in this. I am going to reinforce it with the tape, because this is very thin vintage paper. Let's see. Sticky, and that's enough, because it just has to be reinforced because of the, I think I'm going to put a bit here, so you can still read a bit of the text, because it's just for the sewing in the signatures. This will be like most of my journals, a hidden spine. I like that most, that you can't see. Oh, that's crooked. Oh dear, that's very crooked. I don't want to see signature strings on the outside, because I always like to decorate it with beautiful fabric or lace. It still has a bit of reinforcement, so that's fine. This one, yeah, I want to make it a bit bigger, but I want to tear it. So I want it a bit bigger. So let's say around there and around there. But I want to no, I want to. It's very thick paper, so you can see a bit of the tearing that the fibers are coming loose from each other. Like there's two pages on top of each other. That's not, but sometimes if you tear, you always have a bit and with thicker old paper I have noticed that that's much, because I tore from this side and I tore from that side, and still I have that kind of white sticking out that normally with other papers, because this is white on white, you can hardly see it, but if you have a design paper and you tear it wrong, then you have that white border, and I don't like that, but some like that, so then there's nothing going on. It's not much bigger, but do I want it sticking out here? Because I can leave it and then I can adjust it where it comes in the journal, but I still are missing. I'm missing one page. This I want to leave. Or do I make it? Yeah, I'm going to make it a bit shorter to have just a variety of papers. I'm going to line it up, and I'm just half an inch tearing off. I have a paper pack. It's exactly this width. It's oh, that's very crooked, but I'm going to leave it because it will be folded in half. And then that will be on another page. So this is what you see here. And maybe hand torn would have been nicer. Here it looks a bit more organic already. Now I'm thinking if I want to tear this side, but then it will be very short. No, I'm going to leave it. This is really straight. Do I want it with the decal edge? That I can do. Sometimes I don't want a straight edge whatsoever, but this is thicker paper. It is, I think, aquarelle or painting paper. And it's a very beautiful structure, the feel. Let's see, I want to see if it's not breaking, but it's not. So that's a shorter page also. So this is already what we have. The book page. Flip that over because it's a digital, then it's more obvious. That one, the music, that one, and this one I want a bit bigger also. Yeah, I want to leave it the way it is. It's a bit big. And let's see how much larger it is. It's not much. No, I'm going to leave it. And again, I want to know where it goes in the journal before I'm going to fold it. Yeah. Let's see on the other stack. Does this have the book page? 2 digitals. This one is exactly the same. It's already folded. I don't know if I want it like this or like this. It needs something on the back, of course. Is this a design? Oh yeah, this is the middle. This will be in the middle. I really like that. It has also 2 digitals. Ah, 2, but this has 4. Yeah, I really have to think about it. I have to fold these and that one. Okay. And again, the ledger. This is shorter, but I'm going to leave the length the way I'm going to fold it because I think I want to use it completely. What do I want with this one? Oh, I want it, yeah, I'm going to leave the tear, but I want it a bit bigger. But just on the, oh yeah, then I don't have much to fold over. Oh, I can, the music page, I can, how much is this? That I have it a bit straight. 1.5 and 1.5. Let's see. That. It's not very clever that I put the mark there, but okay. Like that. And again, I will have to trim this because I don't know. This I have to do. This one stays. And take a digital. If I want it sticking out more or not. And because I have a tuck here, I don't know if I want, yeah, I can fold it over like that. How much do I have left? If it doesn't, I want to tear this, so I'm just going to tear a bit, 1/4 of an inch, I think. Line that up. Oh. Yeah. That's what I mean. There's a layer there, but there's still paper here. So that's because it's that thick of a paper. So how much now? I want to stay in. And then, yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I can always adjust that even. Oh no, I tore this. So this will stay. And then here is my middle. That's about. And that one I'm going to leave until I put the page in where it belongs, and then I can see how much I can fold it that way. And then there's a little tuck there, or I'm going to cut that away. That's an option too. So these are, oh yeah, and then this one, and this one I want torn also, but again, a bit bigger than the digital. And I want the music. And I want it Again, I want to try to hand tear it. Try to stay in frame. Now the sun is completely gone. Let's see here. I don't know if I still have that much hanging over. No, just a bit. Okay. Then I want to leave this, so I'm going to reinforce it again. Beautifully blends in here. Put that over. And I'm going to tear this. I'm going to, yeah, it's pretty good paper, but it's very soft, and that's why I think sometimes that it tears easily. But I think I have used it just the way it is in a journal. And again, I think I'm putting it everywhere, so, and now I can still, if I want to let it stick out, so I will tear this later. I'm going to stop this video here, and I will make my stacks again, and then we're going to flip through the pages and maybe adjust these pages. I will see, because the next video I also want to make something again, so you're not just seeing me fold and glue pages. But I hope you you learned something. For the ones that make a lot of journals, this is all well known, but I hope you enjoyed this video anyway. And for the new subscribers, maybe the beginners, you get a little bit of information on how I do things, and that will continue in the next video. Thank you so much if you're still here. You know, I always appreciate it a lot. I wish you a very beautiful rest of the day, and I will see you in the next video. Love you all. Bye bye.